My favorite Grateful Dead songs largely tend to be Garcia Hunter compositions. One that, off the top of my head, that I've always really loved is Loser. And I remember reading something that Jerry had said about Loser, where he said that every night he plays it, he feels differently about that character. Whereas some nights he's like pitying this person, and maybe he even wants to believe that he's got no chance of losing this time. But other nights he's like, what a scumbag, let's get away from this guy. And I think, to me, that's very key in understanding the Dead as their approach to music as well. Because if he's doing that with Loser, and his perspective shifts from night to night depending on how he hears the song, it's also changing the way he sings the song. Maybe he's a pitiful person singing the song, or maybe he's like, hey, I need some money. Like, this is the score that's gonna make it all happen. And I think they play that way too. I think some nights they're feeling playing in the band, some nights they're not. And we as fans, obviously everybody wants to hear a great playing in the band, but I'm cool with a mediocre playing in the band. I'm cool with like a not great playing in the band, because I like to hear their reach exceeding their grasp. I like to hear them trying for things and maybe sometimes failing, and I think that's another thing that separates them from a lot of the more modern, jam band, jam bands. As far as like We Are Barlow compositions, I think Estimated Profit is a great song. Just there's so much, like, it's weird because the Dead get characterized as sort of like solipsistic, hippie idealist, but that's a pretty dark and cynical song. And I think that what Barlow and Weir are talking about in Estimated Profit is the sort of shadowy figure that lurks at these Dead shows that may be, doling out the brown acid. You know what I mean? Everyone's a prophet. And I think that's another really just beautiful song. Friend of the Devil, as you mentioned, to me, that could have fit perfectly on the Harry Smith Anthology of American Folk Music. I feel like the fact that that's not a cover, like it's not like Don't Ease Me In or something, is just a testament to the writing, the ability to write. And one thing I definitely want to say is that I think it was Eleanor Roosevelt who said that small minds talk about people, average minds talk about events, and great minds talk about ideas. And I feel like, with very few exceptions, the Robert Hunter, Jerry Garcia songs deal in ideas. Even the songs that are about people, say Casey Jones or Bertha, these are still songs about ideas. And I think that's something that any songwriter can learn from and use.